Join in. Thank you to everyone that have been in great support. Appreciate you guys tremendously. More than you know. Join on in, join on in, join on in. How you guys doing? New to the King Hulk TikTok platform. Appreciate you guys. Those of y'all that's coming in on Facebook, if this is your first time, thank you. Those of you that's coming in on Instagram, thank you. Those of you that's coming in on YouTube, thank you. Hey, if you guys stay, you get a chance to really kind of hear a lot of things. I do a lot of the stuff in my prelude. I talk, I give encouragement, which is what all of my channels and all of my platforms are based on. So if you can hit the hearts and if you can run it up, it helps us get on the other platforms. You can also share the live. I would greatly appreciate it. You know, some stuff I talk about might not apply to you, but it might apply to somebody else. And I know we into the drama with Quavo and Chris Brown and all the drama with 50 Cent and drama with P. Diddy and all that. And that attracts people that kind of like want to come around drama. But some of us, we passed the drama stage in our life. We ain't about making that money, making that paper. Because drama don't never pay us, it pays everybody else. We about trying to make sure that our legacy, our name is good, something that we can leave for our children. So this is what my platform is for. Now, men, you know, if you're a real man, a real king, come on in, join the platform. I don't know how you interact with me if you're a real king or you trying to be a queen. We don't play queens with men around here. Now, I don't shame anybody. What you believe is what you believe, what you do. On my platforms is really an alpha male king platform speaking to the females that have been wounded, hurt, going through some things, whole, excited, want to do some things, want to do business, want to do some things about their life, trying to get married, trying to make their marriage better, trying to date, trying to come into companionship versus relationship. So I get a chance to talk about all of that. I take my 30 years as a relationship counselor, over 30 years of me pastoring the church, my modeling career, my business career. I put all that together and I've come up with a way to be able to bring life, hope, and some kind of encouragement to the women. So all of my platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, is really kind of women driven because it took men of some sort to kind of do some of this damage. Not saying that women haven't done their fair share, but most of the time you guys birth whatever men put in you. So we kind of teach on that. What is the alpha male? What is the king? What is a delta man, or Charlie man, or beta man? Kind of talks about the traumas that we went through, things that we inflicted on you guys, the things that you guys went through, and try to give you a platform where you can be able to really be expressive. So if you want to make comments, no one is going to shame you, no one is going to point a finger at you. I do have trolls on all of my platforms. We don't pay attention to them. We grown over here. Let them do what they do, is run the algorithm. So even if you see somebody say something stupid, 9 times out of 10, it's an algorithm that's trying to get these platforms to have some kind of drama to make your page big. What's going to make us big and what has made us big already on our other platforms is we always keep our integrity, we always keep our character, we always keep our focus on the main thing. And that is healthy mind produces a healthy body produces a healthy atmosphere. If your mind is polluted and that has not been detoxed, has not been healed, has not addressed the fat that's in our mind, the stuff that pollutes our way of thinking, then your body's not going to ever line up because your body obeys the mind. And then the atmosphere, your surroundings. I don't care how much sage you burn, how many crystals you look in, how many rocks you pray to. Things ain't going to change until you start changing the way you think, healing your mind. So, in saying that, here's some words of encouragement for you. I just did a 60-second upload on all of my platforms. It's getting ready to hit you Instagram, it's getting ready to hit you Facebook, but on TikTok. So y'all know how I do. I talk, then I upload everything later on throughout the day. One of the things I kind of talked about is making sure that if you're getting ready to go into certain business deals, certain relationships, you're ready to go into a certain kind of companionship or friendship, make sure that you do not allow your mind not to be prepared for what it's going to be like to going into those things. I know all of us have a prescribed or a pre-notion of how we want our relationships to be, how we want our marriages to be, how we want business to be, but in our reality, you all, what works for others won't always work for you. Even the advice I give you, it won't always work for you, right? What you have to learn how to do is sit down and discover what it is that you really want, what it is that you really need. Your wants are one thing, your need is another. And there's going to be some cutting away, which is called compromise. You're going to have to compromise. Or just settle with being how you are and who you are. Is it good for men to be alone? No. Is it good for you women to be alone? No, it's not. But if you're not going to make some type of compromise to make your life better, might means you might have to stop that attitude. You might have to check that slick mouth at the door. You might have to sit there and change your way of look. Not look for the other person, but look for yourself. Your self-esteem might have to start coming up. You might have to get a real psychiatrist or a psychologist to be able to come in and deal with your mind and medically put you on some type of, nice, subtle prescription. Perhaps maybe you might have to end up talking to a pastor. Get out of your friend circle. You've been in it long enough telling your business and ain't nothing changed. Come on, let's just be real about it. Your best friend, your girlfriend, your whoever it is that you keep talking to have not really given you any type of source or resources, should I say, to be able to help your situation. All you keep on doing is giving them information and making them relevant in your life to be a listener. Good to have somebody that will listen to your problems. Always better have somebody that can help solve. You heard me? So you got to end up making up in your mind that when enough is enough for you, you're really ready to grow outside of the boundaries that's been having you blocked and blocked in. Make sure you do it with joy. Make sure you do it with a sense of purpose. Make sure you make up in your mind that my life really is how I determined it to be. Of course, God has things that he would prescribe and place in your life here and there. But overall, he gives us the opportunity to make a decision whether to do the right thing or the wrong thing. When you get over a certain age, there's no more oops, I made a mistake. Everything you do after that was a decision that you made. You must start to decide that I really want my life to change. I don't want the nature of what I have become to be how I end up living the rest of my life to my death. Is there any possibility for you to change? Yes, it is. Is there any reason why you should change? Yes, it is. Because insanity is to keep doing the same goddamn thing over and over and over again, and you hope to make a different outcome. It's not going to be a different outcome. You keep digging a ditch, you're going to keep having a hole. You keep playing in dirt, you're going to keep dirt. How do you think that I can play in dirt and be clean? Where are you getting it from? How do you think I can dig a hole, but there's no hole? See, and I'm going to tell you something. I've seen this literally happen. Where women have imagined themselves to be pregnant and literally their stomach starts to grow. They go through all of the trimesters. They go through all of that and they have a dry, dead birth because there's nothing in there. And then the disappointment is that they don't have anything, but they created something so strongly in their mind. Ladies, please stop trying to do marriage, relationships, friendships, business the same way and keep on hoping you're going to find the right nigga or you're going to end up getting the right situation. Well, I'm a hopeless romantic. Well, stop being hopeless and be hopeful. See, that's different. Stop being hopeless and start being hopeful. That means you have to end up upgrading, redating, revamping, doing something different, changing your style of relationship. I'm not saying that that person is not out there. They're just not out there like you keep imagining them to be. You got to have to deal with your mind. So let's talk about the detox system that I have. Before we even get to any of the product, let's talk about the real detox that has to happen. You're going to have to end up really, really recognizing that a few folk were right that was in your life. Your ex-boyfriend and husband, your mama, your daddy, your best friend or your ex-best friend. When they told you crazy, something wrong with you, you need to check yourself. See, we don't never really like to take personal responsibility about things that other people see about us that is true. We sometimes have masked ourselves and covered that flawed soul and decorated and made it so beautiful that we've expected people just to handle us the way we want them to handle us or get the hell out of our life. And that's cool on some points, but you have to recognize criticism that is constructive is always productive. Criticism that's always turning you down is what you don't need to listen to. But if that criticism is constructive, it's going to be productive. You might want to take out some time and listen to what other people really view you as, because maybe perhaps out of the mouth of 2 or 3 other people that don't know one another, the truth is being told. You just don't like to hear the truth because you don't want to change who you are. Well, I got some good news for you. Never change will also bring no change. If you never change certain things about you that shows growth and maturity, there will be no change. But if you subscribe in making some minute changes, not changing you, but tweaking you, making the you just a little bit better, even for you to tolerate yourself, then when you make those changes, then changes will also take place. You might have to change your whole concept in how you think and view your finances. Some of you really are not broke, you just don't know how to manage your money. I want to ask this really serious question. How many of you all really have a 401k, have some type of mutual fund, have invested in some type of Bitcoin or some kind of stock? Now, I don't do the Bitcoin thing. I kind of keep it more traditional with dealing with my money going into something that is not so virtual. Now, I'm not stupid. All money is virtual right now. Once it leaves your hand and goes to the bank, it goes into a virtual system. That money don't go to Europe, it doesn't go to Japan. The virtual value of it does, and that's how we do the trade and marketing when we deal with the stock exchange. But how many of you all really have more than just your retirement as a nest egg? How many of you also have some type of 401k or some type of TSP or some type of mutual funds that you have? Even a CD, dang, even though the CD is like the less thing that you could do, dang it, get that, and have something that you're going to be able to enjoy in your later life so that your life doesn't have to change. It's not that you don't have money, you just don't know how to handle it. And the majority of us of color, we don't take those classes seriously, or we don't take those classes at all when it comes to economics, when it comes to money management, when it comes to portfolios, when it comes to your credit score. Let me tell you what the white people do, and we might want to learn from them. And so if you just that cracker crazy where you don't want to listen to the white people, well, let me tell you what the Japanese people do. I lived with them for over almost 2 years in Sasebo, Japan. They establish their children's credit almost at birth. As soon as they get a Social Security number, they get one of their MasterCards, Visa cards, or one of their American Express or Discover card, and they add their child to it. Now, their child is so young, they're not going to touch the card. They don't even know the card exists. And from almost literally at birth up until 18 years old, every time that parent make charges and also pay it off, make charges, pay it off, it also not only builds that parent's credit score, but it builds that child credit score. Some of the things that people of color have made a mistake is that when we put our child out at 18 or even subscribe with them going to college or to the military at 18, they have no credit. We didn't put nothing in their name. We never built anything for them. So then when they end up leaving our house, they're handicapped. They're handicapped. They don't even know how to write a damn check. We never showed them the check and balancing system. They go get a checking account, balance it, and it becomes a federal offense against them if they get caught doing it too many times or doing it the wrong way. We never teach them that. We never teach them the value of having a separate account away from their main checking account that you put $10 or $20 in and forget about it. Direct deposit. Don't even direct deposit. We don't teach them even how to even go on their job's website and be able to set up their different deposits. We don't teach them that. Nigga, I can't wait till you get out of my house. I can't wait till you turn 18. Oh, you going to college? Yeah, because you some big-time football player. You're some big-time basketball player. If your son or daughter is a hopeful, that means you kind of see their freshman and sophomore year that they possibly will end up getting recruited by a D1 college or a D2 college, or they might be able to go to college for 1 year and end up going to the pro of some type, whether it be male or female. You need to start teaching your child at the freshman level of high school how to read a damn contract. Because mama and daddy, unless you become their manager, once they turn 18 in most states and 21 in other states, but in most states 18, you cannot even go into the contract negotiating for them unless you are their managers. And guess what? Because you their mom and daddy don't make you their manager. You have to have a contract. And if you end up getting a lawyer to draw your contract up and you don't know how to do contracts yourself, that lawyer can write himself in for a percentage that you don't even know nothing about. Because just like they always said, you want to put some real good information that you know that people of color ain't going to pay no attention to, put it in writing. You know that little fine print that we never ever read? Stop reading the big bold thing that shows how much your credit is. You get 3,000 credit at 29% interest, and you don't read the fine print. Stop reading the big things and say, hold on. Since you want to take out time and give me all of this dang old contract, but all this little dog small fine print, I'm going to take time to read what you put in here. Since you didn't want to slim down the contract to what is called a simple contract, which is only 1 to 2 pages. You want to give me a 10-page contract? I'm not reading the big bold and highlighted. That's how y'all fool us. I'm fixing to read the small print, because that's how y'all get us. And teach your child what that stuff means to them with their percentage that they're yielding up and giving up off of their talent. They don't even know. And then once again, we set them out of a house with 0 credit score. 0. Have to build their own. Trial and error. How fair really is that? When we know how important the credit score is, we know how important the checking account is, we know how important capital and gain is. Because we're the parent, we're dealing with it every day. We might not be masters at it, but we know enough to pass it down, right? So if you're subscribing that you want a change for your generation, change for your family, change for you, you're going to have to tweak some things about yourself. You might need to go back to school and learn economics, finance 101. You might need to get with a hustler. You might need to get with somebody who built their empire from the ground up and really learn. I want to give a shout out to the young lady who hit me up in the private DM and wasn't trying to figure out how big my print is, wasn't trying to figure out if she can touch my abs, can she suck on me and me jump on top of her and break her back. Thank you, Mom, because you know what you asked me? Hey, I see your energies on your live and the businesses that you do and the things that you're doing. Can you please teach me that model so I can be able to start my business? Where do I even start at? I gave her a very small screenshot. Well, not screen, I don't know how you call it. A very small paragraph of start to finish, to at least get it out of her brain onto paper and make it legal in her city. She has thanked me. She said, I never even knew it was that easy. I thought I had it, because those y'all don't know, every time you Google how to start a business, and LLC and all that, you're going to have all of these people telling you to subscribe with them. They're going to charge you $300 to $700 to set your business up. Do you want me to tell you, in every one of y'all states, the maximum that you have to pay to start an LLC or an INC would be a maximum of $100 out of your pocket. Actually, it's less than that. If you are in the states that touch Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Arkansas, New Mexico, and then you are a state that touch one of those states, your filing fee is $25 for your state. Your federal, to get an EIN number, is free. Why are you all paying anybody any money to get an EIN number? And all you got to do, I'm giving y'all free game right now for those of y'all that don't ever want to buy nothing, that want to support your boy, but always want to see me dance and want to see how big my penis is. I'm supposed to give you free game. An EIN number is free. Anybody charge you for an EIN number after today, fool on you. Because all you got to do is go to irs.gov. Go to that little search button, that little hourglass, and put in EIN. Follow the directions. That's it. Fill in the blanks. You're going to have an EIN in less than however long it takes you to fill in the blank. You ain't got to pay nothing for it. It's free. If you want the original paperwork to be sent to you, I think it's like $11 or $12, maybe $25 at the most. But if you just want to go ahead and print it out, that's all you need is the printout to open up an account. Is your EIN number. But it don't stop there. That's just one thing. Your state, so for us, it's oklahoma.gov. Go in there, the little search thing that says, it's going to tell you how to start a business. It's going to pull up all the little tags for what type of business are you trying to start. Sole proprietor. You don't know what that means? Click it. It's going to tell you. It's going to give you the definition. LLC is going to tell you. Incorporate is going to tell you the best one. From my experience, do an incorporation. All it does is more accountability, going to open up more revenue avenue, and give you more ability to either get grants, or either be able to get private funding, or even get federal funding. So do an INC, excuse me. Plus, if somebody come back and sue you with the INC, they can only sue your corporation. LLC, they sue your corporation first, and once they drain it, then they come after your personal assets. That's why it's called limited liability corporation. There's a limit that the corporation takes your liability. But an INC, the corporation takes, I'm stopping because some of y'all ain't gonna even buy one thing off this table. And that's sad. But you just get free game on how to be able to do what somebody was gonna charge you, and some of y'all did pay. Come on. Yes, you did. You paid somebody $300, $500. Yes, you did. Because you just didn't know. But when you have an alpha king to teach you, stop looking at my print and me dancing. That was the catch. Let me tell you how much of a business person that I'm not, and how just honest to the hilt that I am. I'm supposed to tell you what I did. I unzip this, I take this, and I whine and I grind and I do all this. Woo! Got you. Now listen. That's all it was. That was just to get you on the hook. That's all. Because ain't none of y'all supposed to touch me. Ain't none of y'all supposed to date me. Ain't none of y'all supposed to come to Oklahoma and try to even be a part of what I do. You're not going to do it. No, you're just not. Stop. You're not. You're not. I got over 4,000 people in my phone that have proved to me that you're not going to do it. You're going to keep on with your little comments, and I like all of them. Man, I just, woo, yeah, woo, make my nipple hard. What I want to know is, are you listening to the game that I'm giving y'all? The 60 seconds words of encouragement, these live encouragements, this, what I just told you right now, how to get an EIN and how to be able to get your business started from your mind to paper in your state. That's what you should listen to. Forget about, oh, you so handsome, you so fine. Tell my mother and my father that, because that's where my handsome and my fine self got. This look is James and Darlene merged into one body. The only thing I'm responsible for is taking care of this body. That's my responsibility. They the one gave me the looks. So thank you. Put in there, ooh, with your fine self. Thank your mama and daddy. Yeah, put that in there, because when I compliment you, ooh, your mama and daddy did a great work. You fine, girl. Thank you, Mrs. and Mr. Because that's where you got it from. It's genetics. All of my brothers look like this. My daddy look like this. My mama look like this. Trust me, we're on for real. Check your account. If they really your mama and daddy, or did you get picked up and got the wrong parents? Anyway, yeah. So that's what my platform is about, to encourage you, to uplift you. As an alpha male, one who knows how to date, one that was married for 31 years, one that still is in contact with his ex-wife, one that still yet has a great relationship with all 5 of my kids and all 9 of my grandkids. I can teach y'all something. Why do every breakup got to be you acting a fool and talking crazy and cussing one another out and can't get along and can't be around one another? Where they do that at? We grown, man. We already got enough spotlight on our culture to make us look like the buffoons and baboons. We're not that. We're kings. We're queens. We're royal. We're peculiar. We're special. We're anointed. We're powerful. We have all of these gifts and don't know how to use it. You see some of my products, for those that's on the King Hulk, see, and you all are new, so y'all gotta forgive me. This is my new page for live only. My real page is Michael the Hulk 50N. That's what I've been on, rocking with TikTok for about 2 years. All right, that's why I just made 16,000 followers and almost 200,000 likes. So my products that you see, I can't talk about here, because that's what got me banned on there, because they talking about I wasn't registered and all that. I am a registered wholesale dealer. Look up King Hulk in the state of Oklahoma. We're registered, we're trademarked, we all of that. These people with TikTok don't know that. The stupid algorithm don't know that. So one thing I can talk about is King Hulk stuff, right? So anything that has the King Hulk logo on it, that's me. I can talk about that. I have a whole thing. I talk about that on weekends. Now, this stuff that you see in the camera, this stuff that you see in the camera, the stuff you see over here in the camera, this long you can see it in the camera, we can talk about it when we offer live. So go into my inbox and just say, hey, I would like to see all of your stuff that's in the camera. Now I'm gonna talk about this, because this is King Hulk. And we talk about, if you have any questions about King Hulk, we can talk about that live. But if you want to talk about this other stuff in the camera, I'm just saying this stuff in the camera just captured it. DJ, you see how I do it? The stuff in the camera. Take a picture. Now Facebook, once I come off a live, Instagram and YouTube, once I come off a live on my TikTok, we can talk about what we on this camera. We can talk about this stuff right here. We can talk about this thing right here in the camera. We can talk about this stuff in the camera all day long. Because Facebook and Instagram and TikTok ain't them people over there trying to kill a black man's business. But unfortunately, TikTok, do not want me to talk about this stuff in the camera, except for the stuff that's with King Hulk. So let's talk about the stuff with King Hulk, okay? So Ashley, Ashley, any questions you got about all my, like right here, what I have on right now? If you was to ask me about this stuff that I have on right now that I own, We can't talk about it on this camera live. But if you like what I have on, inbox me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it. I'll give you all the details. But now this right here, I'm just talking about King Hulk, tell you all that you want. And I'm being messy right now. Because, yeah, TikTok, shame on you. Shame on you, man. Don't want a black man to do his thing. Looking good tonight, thank you. Make sure you put in there, looking good tonight, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Coleman. That's my mom and dad. They the one made this. All right. So, Ashley, and everybody else, I was that big nigga. I was that 300-pound dude. That's what I was, 300 pounds. Ooh, you look good. Mr. and Mrs. Coleman. That's what that is, Mr. and Mrs. Coleman. All right? Never Papa. Listen, I don't do Zaddy, I don't do Daddy, I don't do Papa, I don't do Poppy. I have a daughter. And if you was one of my women, what I would do to you, for me to do that to my daughter, I'd get locked up. So don't call me Poppy, Zaddy, none of that. Call me King. That's a great turn on. All right. So this is the guy that had to detox his mind. The baby started detoxing his body, all right? And oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. You like both of them, right? And so, this is me right here. I'm holding my 9th grandchild. Hey, my 9th grand. Guess who my 9th grandchild look like? My my 4th child. And so he like his mom and daddy. So guess what my 9th grandchild look like? His pawpaw and his granny, who like his daddy and mama. So I was holding him, and I felt like I was not going to get a chance to see him to be grown, because this guy right here and the guy that was holding him was taking 14 pills, high blood pressure, pre-diabetic, sleep apnea, high cholesterol. I was taking 14 pills, y'all. This is December 2022. Detox my mind. God gave me a plan of what to do. I've been working out for over 40 years, and this plan was so simple. And I wish I just would have been listening a long time ago to God and not everybody else trying to tell me how to do something that ain't even heard from God himself. Everybody come up with these products and stuff. Some of them ain't God driven, y'all. You ain't got to subscribe to God if you don't want to. That's why we got all this crap going on in our body, because people putting stuff in us to kill us, not to heal us. So he gave me something. He said, this is going to be universally something you can maybe help everyone in. I'm helping you women because us men have done so much bad to y'all psychologically. So now that I'm healing you psychologically, let me heal you. Now men, if you're on here, pay attention. But women, this is going to help you. So this is December, March 2023. So 90 days later, this was me. I went from almost 300 pounds to 222 pounds. That's me. I took from March of 2023 to now April 2024. I went from 222. I got as low as 192. And 192 was great, felt great, did a mile in 7 minutes, all of that. But it just didn't have things was too in. And I'm 53 years young, and I think that a grown man should at least be a solid 200. So what I did, bam, I became a solid 200. So as of today, I'm 205. Now I normally do no shirt Saturdays, but I'm kind of proud of my look today, so I'm gonna do half a shirt. I'm only doing half a shirt. Ladies, just flow with me. Just flow with me. I never had abs. I have an 8-pack. This right here, once again, y'all know this is the skin. We're working it. We're working the skin. We're working the skin. You see how much tighter it is? Y'all see how much tighter it is? I'm telling you. I first proved my plastic surgeon wrong. She said, well, the only way, Mr. Coleman, get that. I said, oh, thank you. So I went to a plastic surgeon just to find out there was a natural way, and she talking about cutting. No, dog. You ain't cutting nothing. Just like I didn't do the whole stomach gastro thing. For those of you that had to do it, cool. I didn't. I put hard work into this. So I had to figure out, how do I end up getting this now that I weigh 205? I'm 205 right now. So I stay between 200 and 210. That's my weight. I'm good with it, cool with it. I know how I've mastered it. I'm running with it. Now I'm teaching y'all with it. Okay? So you got to detox your mind first. But then once you do that, there's a detox. The detox system is 2 pills and 1 liquid. It is not harsh on your body if you follow my instructions. So for $300, you're going to get 2 pills, 1 liquid. Also including the $300, you're going to get a pre-workout, all plant-based. Okay? This This pre-workout is going to give you the endurance, because one of the things that I discovered as I was losing the weight, I was also losing muscle tone. And then also not only losing muscle tone, but I was also getting fatigued because I was getting weak because I was losing weight at a rapid pace, which is good if you know how to be able to make it look good while you're doing good. I got you. Follow my program, follow me. All I need is 90 days. Can you give me, you give it every other product, every other keto and carnivore, you give it every other diet, smoothies, shakes, all this other kind of stuff, and more than 90 days. Some of y'all have gained weight, gotten bigger doing some of that stuff. Give me 90 days. Give me 90 days. Those that's been following me for a while, please tell these new people that's coming on that, hey, he has not missed a day of working out in 3 years coming on live. I have not missed a day on Facebook in 3 years. Not one. They see me work out every day for 3 years. Not missed a day. So they've seen me with the big guy bench pressing 400 pounds and all that. To this guy, I might not be able to bench press 400 pounds, but what I can do, most people can't do at my age. I need this pre-workout. It's all plant-based. You're going to always hear me say, if it goes in clean, it'll come out clean. How to have clean urine? Your urine should be white with or without a hint of yellow. If it can be white and clear, when I say white, I mean clear. If it can be clear, well, you can read on the other side of it, great kidneys, great bladder, great liver, everything is great, because all the filtration systems of your body is clean and clear. If it comes out with a hint of yellow, no problem. You might have ate something, you might have drunk something, clean. But if it's coming out yellow or darker than yellow, and if it has an ammonia smell, or if it has a very high pissy smell, like when y'all eat certain fish and it comes out y'all pH level, y'all cooch the wrong way, and you have that little fishy smell, then a couple of things is happening. One, you're really not getting enough water in your system. Stop telling me you're drinking water. You're not drinking enough. Well, I drank 4 bottles. You need 8 to 10. Point making period. 8 to 10. 8 and 10 is not 4. You need 8 to 10. I don't care what your size or whatever it is. You need 8 to 10. You really need 10 to 12. You can put that down. Of at least 8 ounces. But you need 80 ounces of water every day. Number 2, something is wrong with your liver. Something is wrong with your bladder. Something's wrong with your kidney. If your stuff is coming out like that. Has nothing to do with you having sex and getting no kind of disease. It's saying that your body is not filtering properly the food or the intake that you're doing, or you're starving out certain parts of your body with the right type of fluids, because you're drinking coffees and teas and energy drinks and Herbalife this and that. Stop it. Good old countrified pH electrolyte water. Period. There's some stuff you can put in it that's going to help you. I can teach you about that. But you just need water. If you got cans of soda, Gatorades, coffee, all that, do yourself a favor. Put it in a bag and throw it in the trash. Don't give it to nobody. Why you going to give death to somebody else? Put all that in the bag, because all that builds mucus and plaque. Every one of those things build mucus and plaque. The only thing that don't build mucus and plaque is water, because there's no ingredients in water but water. Duh. So there's nothing to build mucus and plaque. And with plaque and mucus comes all of your major diseases. Cancer, herpes, AIDS, lupus, diabetes, Alzheimer's. What's the other thing? If it's not Alzheimer's, it's dementia. It's all trapped in your mucus and your plaque. This has 3 mushrooms in there that help remove the plaque on your brain and the plaque and mucus on your brain and throughout your body. You're going to start spitting out mucus, bowel moving mucus, when you use the pre-workout on a daily basis, along with the detox that you're going to need. But you're going to need something to help you sweat. Some of y'all don't sweat enough. And the only way you can be able to break down fat, ask any major doctor. Ask your private family doctor. You can only pee out fat, because it's a cell. Fat is not a substance, it's a cell. Pee out fat, sweat out fat, or turn the fat into muscle where it feeds your muscles and develop it. That's the only 3 things you can do with it. You don't bowel movement your fat out, right? You have to piss it out, sweat it out, or turn it into muscle. So, I got your piss. Your detox is going to make you pee, it's going to make you boo-boo. I got your sweat. We had a fully upper and lower sauna suit. As you see the KH on there, King Hulk. That's why I can talk about it, Ashley. I can't talk about the other stuff. I'm going to talk about what we own. So I got you sweating. Some of you all, your stomach has been out so long that it has developed, it's on hang, it's on, it doesn't stay in, it's not going to be able to stay formed, right? So when you wrap this around you, one size fit all, I put mine on right about, the 5 millimeter means this is how wide it is. So I put mine on right about here where my problem was, my bottom part, and I put it on. I used to wear it was all the way up here and it kind of formed everything. Once these got formed, I keep it right here, wrap it around, and I keep it on all day. All it's doing is telling my stomach, stay in, and now the muscles around my stomach, because they can't just relax, and just because it's pushing in, it stays in naturally. So that's why I'm able to talk to you all, and I'm not heavy panting. You don't see my stomach going in and out, because I'm heavy panting. This is it. Now, this is me when I go and pose before the judge. I make that see. That's what the judges love to see. Because that's saying that there's no toxin from my stomach wall to my back. It's also telling the judges that I took out time to really develop. Even holding it like this, you don't see it going in and out, panting. I'm able to hold this area and talk to you guys. This is my natural for me. This is my natural. Now, it wasn't like that because my stomach was that big round stomach and it was just hanging. So that waist trainer helped me out tremendously. What I also found out with the waist trainer, guys, is that when you work out with it, oh my God, it helps you sweat with that sauna suit. So you put that waist trainer on first, put that sauna suit, take you 1 scoop, put in 8 ounces, shake it, drink it. Y'all seen Kevin Gates? That's what he uses, right? Mike Rashid, who's the one who invented the company. C.T. Fletcher, who is known as the naturalist bodybuilder holding record of curling 245 pounds, right? So these men who are men of color, let it be known that this really, really does work. I am also one of a men of color that says this works for us. I'm not saying nothing racist, I'm just telling you black people's bodies made differently than all other cultures. We have to feed our body what we can be able to develop. If we can't listen y'all, if your body can't process it, it's not doing the body no good. But storing up hidden fats and storing up hidden toxins that within a week or two, you're going to start belching and farting and trying to figure out why you're feeling so sluggish. It's because your body is saying, and you're going to start getting bumps. Let me tell you what acne really is. Acne is your body saying, I don't like what you put in it. So it's not just closed up pores. It's that when your pores didn't have an opportunity to evacuate the toxins, so it ends up turning into acne and bumps. If you cleanse your inside, you'll clean your face. I am not ashamed to tell y'all, I don't use soap on my face. I use hot water and a white hot towel. Point blank and period. I open up the pores, I exfoliate with that towel, and until that towel stops being dirty and it stays white, I don't stop wiping, period. I stopped using soaps and everything when I understood that was what was creating my acne and everything, because I was clogging up the pores with soap, not allowing it to be able to breathe and sweat the toxins out. When I started putting life food in me, I started sweating life. Then I'm able to wipe properly, and I have to put chemicals of any type, not even tea tree. Now every now and then I got tea tree bar in there from Mary Kay. Mary Kay makes an awesome God dog. Mary Kay makes an awesome. So you Mary Kay people, you need to push that white bar. You need to push that soap on the reel. Because I'm bald headed. I rub it up here, I rub it, and man, that tea tree goes in there and it does something to it. You know, I'm talking about nigga that felt God, you know what I'm saying? And then it smells good. But I use that maybe once or twice a year, right? On my face. But I don't have to. I don't have wrinkles because I smile a lot. Right? So these are things that I will teach you for $300. You get this, you get all this information and more, plus we don't stop there. You're going to get 7 days of meal planning. You're going to get 7 days of workout planning. We don't stop there. I don't charge anyone to be able to do your workout or your training, your coaching. I'll give you 90 days free. You buy this system, you get 90 days free of me in your area. You can do it 5 more, 3 more, 2 more, showing you how to use the ab roller. Because you're also going to get the ab roller. So let me tell you everything, so I can be done. Ab roller, detox, and don't let me rush past this. This is my miracle baby. Now, I'm getting ready to go travel some places overseas and other countries. I have this in my bag right now already. Already broken down. You can break it all the way down to its lowest common denominator, which is just the wheel. Take even these come off. All this come off. Put this in your bag and boom, go to work with it, right? Enjoy yourself because you're about to experience like never before the opportunity for you to be able to work out without having to go to a gym or a gym membership. I will show you over 20 to 25 different ways of being able to use this machine, okay? Put it in the hole, she said. That's what she said. I will show you how to be able to do that, all right? So that's easy peasy. You get the ab wheel, which is King Hulk's. You get the detox foam, King Hulk. Pre-workout, Ambrose Collective, but King Hulk is the authorized dealer with them. Sauna suit and sauna belt, 7-day workout plan, and 7-day life meal that you get. All right? All for $300, right? Sounds like a lot of money, but it ain't nothing compared to when you got to go end up getting a $5,000 or $10,000 surgery. Heart attacks, it's $50,000 to $60,000 for the stent. So I'm telling you, it's worth the investment. Do it, and let's see what God will bless you and how you will be able to be better in your health. Okay? And when you have a healthy mind, it starts to develop a healthy body. And when you have a healthy body, you'll be amazed all the stuff you can do. All right, I can't talk about this other stuff that's in camera. I'm just saying there's some other stuff that's in camera view that we just really can't talk about. But you can always feel free to take a picture and ask questions about it in my inbox for you that's on TikTok. I mean, you can say, you know, is this all you sell? Is this all you had to offer? I mean, you can always take a picture and ask questions in my inbox, and you know what I'm saying? Or you can do one better. I have 2 private Facebook groups and I'm done. 2 private Facebook groups and I'm done. One of them is King Hulk. You got to spell it together. King Hulk is one word. King Hulk, space, the word exotic, space, the word wear. W-E-A-R. I'll say it again. King Hulk, one word. King Hulk, one word. Space, exotic, space, W-E-A-R. That's the first site. Go there, request, will accept you. The second site is KH50. KH50, one word. Space, platinum. KH50, space, platinum. That's our second site. Go there, send a request, we'll bring you in. Anything that's on those sites, we sell. Hook me up. Don't worry about the price you see. If you like it, talk to me about it, and we negotiate. I try to do uploads of everything every day that I had to offer, but I think it's of quality that I think that would benefit your life as you're taking your journey to your good health. Good health, good looks, good clothing at a reasonable price, and you get a chance to be the talk of your city, babe. You dig? Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Wait 1 second. Link tree. TikTok, appreciate you guys at King Hulk, KH5. This is all new, so all of y'all pretty much new. I have a few of my people that came over. The majority of y'all are new. I want to personally thank you for allowing King Hulk to be able to be in your life, to be able to dance, to be able to bring excitement, to bring information. If you ever need me, hit me up in the inbox. I am approachable. I am nice. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good guy. Until you get the Hulk on. And all of a sudden the Hulk got to come out, all of a sudden like, oh no Hulk, don't hurt me. All right, but outside of that, I appreciate you guys. What I got to do now is go to my main page and do a pre-recording, which is Michael the Hulk 50 and the letter N. Michael the Hulk 50 the letter N on TikTok. Over there, if you want to be a follow over there. I follow back people. I'm doing that. I think maybe this Sunday, maybe this week, I'm gonna follow back 1,000 folks. So I'm gonna pick out of the 16,000, I'm gonna follow back 1,000 folks. I do that every now and then to build up you guys' pages, if you guys are all right. You need me for anything, let me know. Appreciate you. All right. Hey, Michael the Hulk 50 is my other page. Appreciate you guys. You have a good night. You all wait. Don't y'all go nowhere. All right. Go to my main page. me see. Close everything out. Gotta do all that. Come back in, come back here. All right, we are at the pre-recording. Thank you, TikTok. All right, now, everyone, it's travel time, y'all. It's travel time. It's time for us to go ahead. Let's go to Cabo. You dig? Let's go to Bahamas. Let's go to Jamaica. Let me ask a question. So if I put a trip together to go to Jamaica or the Bahamas or Cabo, how many of y'all passport ready and how many of y'all would travel with me? Now here's the condition. Don't none of y'all come over there tripping. Don't none of y'all come over there that can't mingle with other people. I'm going to tell you straight up, I will be the only male and the rest of y'all will be female. If you can't get along with it, stay home. I don't care. But if y'all would like to go out of town, out the country, and just be ourselves and have fun and just chill and be treated like the woman that you are, let's forget all about the king and queen thing. Well, I'm a king regardless. But want to go over and just hang out, hit me up in the inbox. Hit me up in the inbox. And then we'll put a trip together. We have a travel company that we support, actually a couple of them. Hit me, and let's just go and have fun. Let's not be trying to go over there and hook up and all that kind of stuff. If you become stellar to find your love over there, do your thing. But I'm going to chaperone you all, make sure y'all good, I'm make sure everything cool. Now, I ain't paying for it. You get over there, I'm there, we're going to hang out and chill. I might buy something here and there, but it's called come on your own. And we're going to hang and chill, right? But we're going to get you a good discount if you want to travel. But here's what we're going to do. For everyone who wants to travel, like this is my setup. This is my travel setup. My other bag won't fit in what I was trying to do. My backpack, I thought it would. It won't fit in what I was trying to do. But this fits in great. So this is going in that bag so that when they try to say I can only check, I can only come in on carry-on with two. Here's my two carry-ons. Here's my shoes that I ain't wearing. Because I got my other shoes I'm wearing with my clothes. I don't know. Let me show y'all what shoes I am wearing. This is nice. Y'all seen these shoes before. I ain't gonna show y'all what I'm dressing in. But this is what I'm wearing. So, yeah, boy. You can only imagine what I got. Nasty. Yes, we do sell these too. But these will be packed for me to be able to wear around whenever I'm wearing it. Something comfortable enough. You know, at the end of the day. But yeah, let's get ready. Let's travel. So for $1,035 or $1,035, you have your Gucci choice or you have your Louis choice. All right? And that's all I'm sharing with you all today. Any questions, anything that anybody has, we are getting ready. The big announcement I want to make you all is that May the 25th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be going live, right, with our second clothing expo. Majority of that is going to be the King Hulk wear, right? Some of y'all like what I got on right now. We also sell this too. I sell more than just Louis. I sell Nike. I sell Dolce & Gabbana. I sell Jordan. I sell the little alligator people, that alligator thing, the Costa, whatever. So pretty much if you don't want to be into the branding, but you're kind of cool with the other brands, it's not as high branded as this, I can get those things for you, all right? But there is top of the line things. There's still top of the line things, but I can get them for you, all right? Let me become your Walmart. You know, if you're trying to dress from your underwear, and for you ladies, yes, they do sell panties, they do sell bras, they sell all of that. So I ain't a woman, so, you know, I don't have all that here. But y'all see the bikinis and stuff like that. That's already happened. So on the 25th, we're going to have some of that out, but most of the stuff is going to be the King Hulk stuff. If you like to support our brand, our tennis shoes, our short sets, our things that we have, our jackets and all that, please feel free to do so. Because when we're on live, we're going to be taking orders on live that day so that you can be able to buy and be able to have. Other things is going to be done on that day. We're going to do a drawing. So we're going to do 2 drawings. Once we come on and once we about to leave, that you might be able to win one of the merchandise that we're selling from the King Hulk product, and then the second drawing will end up being from the exotic, the platinum work, okay? So that's on the 25th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate you. We thank you guys for your time. And you all have a good afternoon, a good evening. And always remember that there is such greatness inside of you. Don't let nobody dim your light. Don't let nobody kill your joy. And may God be with every one of you all. until we meet again. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.